TikTok, time to rock. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everyone who's watching from all over the world. It's your friendly neighborhood philosopher here, D Wood. Haven't talked to you guys in forever. In forever. I don't even remember the last time I live stream with all you guys watching. But yep, it's 3:30 on a Friday afternoon, different time because we have other stuff to do tonight, and we wanted to catch everyone up on Malik. Malik, I can't think of anyone in Dawah history who's doing more damage to Islam than Malik. And the more we pay attention to him, the more damage he does. It is like this perfect cycle, right? Like he's like, oh, this is what got me a bunch of attention. What got you a bunch of attention? Me snitching on all the Dawah guys. And it's like in his brain, it's like, oh, let me do more of that. And oh, hey, causing all this Quran desecration actually got me a bunch of attention. What am I going to do? Ooh, cause a bunch more Quran desecration. And it's just like, he's perfect, man. He's perfect for destroying Dawah. So we definitely want to keep things going with this guy. All right. So in this stream, we've got Thaddeus. Thaddeus, you put the clips together. You want to give us a quick heads up on what we are about to get into?
Yeah, so 2 nights ago, Malik went live. He apparently is in Toronto and just decided to go live and reveal his doxing methods live. He's like, hey guys, this is exactly how I found all their info. I've typed in the Google Eric from Ohio, and now I found out who he is. I've discovered he's from Ohio.
Oh, you believe in that one? Because that sound to me like, you just shared that. To me, that sounds like, oh, his buddy Ramsey Abushi got in trouble because Ramsey was the one compiling over 100 pages of information on us so that Malik could use it to dox us and harass us and threaten us and so on, threaten people's families. And then we went ahead and did a live stream about that, going through things, showing the clips. Um, this got reported to the Bar Association because Ramsey is a lawyer and he shouldn't be helping. You're not supposed to be helping people commit crimes. You may defend someone in courts, innocent until proven guilty, that sort of thing. But as a lawyer, you're not supposed to be helping people commit crimes. So when you just said that, Malik's, oh yeah, this is how I do my doxing. I just randomly go on Google. Sounds like he's trying to cover for his buddy. No, I didn't get this from my buddy. Too late, dude. Too late. We've got the clips. We've got the evidence. It's all been sent to the Bar Association. All right, so.
Yeah, that's probable because he tries to show how he got your information, and then like he puts in David Wood, Virginia, and like tons of David Woods comes up. He's like, why are there so many David
That is
Woods?
a very, very common name. It's not. Yeah,
He's
David's a
like, it's
common
simple. I
name.
found him. Look at all these David Woods.
Yeah, can we conclude? I mean, if his strategy was to look up, hey, let me look up Eric from Ohio, and that was his strategy, or I'm looking up David Wood. Um, don't think he would find much. He would have found much of anything because these are common names. You look up Thaddeus or something like that. That's a
Yeah,
rarer
yeah.
name
You put my
because
name in, you can find me. But
um, anyway, so yeah, Malik just cracks me up like these guys think they're tactical geniuses. Oh, I know how I'll get my buddy and like who's been calling me every day talking about how his career's over because he helped me, and then I snitched on him live, and now I basically ended his career because I'm the one who snitched on him for breaking the law. I know how I can redeem myself. I'll say, hey, I just go to Google and I type in Eric from Ohio and I just go with whatever pops up. Too late, buddy. Too late. Too late for you. Too late for your buddy Ramsey. It's too late. You cannot rescue yourselves from this. All right.
so that was the first part of the stream, and then he looks up Elle, he thinks her name's Elazar for some reason, but he eventually figures out
Elazar, like the
how to find her.
university.
I don't know. And then he starts watching
Yes.
her videos and he gets really mad. He's like, this woman keeps quoting the Bible. And then he's like about to wrap up his stream and he's like, hey, chat, you want to see me pick up a girl? So he then tries to pick up a girl and ends up talking to a random person who he connected with for like 5 hours.
Yeah, hang on. Like what were you guys talking about? Because I saw our private group chat the other day and was talking about him trying to chat up a woman and it just wasn't working at all. Like, what do you mean? Like he went outside and did it, or he like started talking to someone online?
So on TikTok, you can randomly connect with other people who are live if they've also set themselves to connect to people. So that's what he did. He skipped through a couple people until he found a woman, and then he started talking to her. She gives like her story, and then like his brilliant pickup line is, "Hey, I have the same problem. I tried to marry 2 ladies at the same time, and it didn't work out." So
He
then
got
they have a
rejected by
debate
both.
over polygamy, and remember, this is just some random woman. It's not like someone who has debates like this all the time. And she's like fact checking him live and keeps telling him he's full of crap because she keeps looking up his claims. So she's winning the debate, even though she's not a debater or apologist or anything.
Dang. I really hope we don't have to watch too much of that because it sounds bad. And I can just imagine, yo, girl, my parents wanted me to be a doctor, but I couldn't pass anything. And so anyway, I failed at that. I failed what my parents wanted. But then I decided to become a rapper. And I failed at that, and I had to pay people to show up to my concerts, and then like I couldn't even pay them, and so they got mad at me, and then I started getting into Dawah. I thought, ooh, you know who really likes failed rappers? The Dawah bros. They love failed rappers, so I could be their failed rapper of the year, and then, of course, he snitched on all of those guys, and he basically became an errand boy for complete degenerates looking to run trains on trans women and some guys. We're not exaggerating. This is all the stuff that he snitched on them for. So anyway, they got sick of him and started suspecting that he's a Mossad agent, and he retaliated by snitching on the entire group. And then after that, he decided that he would cause the most epic campaign of Quran desecration the world has ever seen. So just the idea that this guy's gonna, that's basically the stuff he's got going for him to try and mac on some honeys on TikTok. Hey girl, I'm the biggest Dawah snitch ever. And I cause crazy Quran desecration. And I got no life, and all I do is sit around looking people up on looking up people's pictures and their family members and stuff so I can dox them when they don't do what I want. And I'm like an insane stalker, and I spend my entire life trying to destroy people who don't do what I want. So, hey, you want to go out with me? If things don't work out, I'll be cool, right? I won't stalk you your entire life and try to destroy your life and all that. I won't do that. I won't dox you. No, that's not me. Stupid idiot. Who's going to ever want that loser? Anyway. All right. Now, okay, so Thaddeus put the clips together, but then we have Eric and Elle. I understand you guys were featured quite extensively in his recent live stream, and that in addition to trying and failing to pick up some poor woman who saw right through him, spent a lot of time talking about you guys. So what's going on there?
Well, apparently
I
he
think
doesn't.
he tried to fail to find me, and then he proceeded to need to find another video in order to find Elle because he can't remember anyone's name. So this is obviously how he got all of his information for everything.
And we have Elle. Apparently he just based on the chat I was seeing from people who are watching it. Didn't he fixate on you for a while?
Yeah, he was really upset at first that he couldn't remember who I was. And then he like rage scrolled through your videos to try to find me. And finally there were like two in a row that were having me in the thumbnail. So I'm not sure what the deal was with that because he's like staring right at it and he's like, I can't find her. And then he clicks on one that has me and then watches me. And I think it's like the best part of that video for him to watch. He rages out at what I said, which was hilarious. And I'm glad that everybody's going to hopefully get to hear that again today. And then he goes to my channel and starts like rage watching my channel. And there's some pretty good stuff that came out of that. Accidentally helped a lot of people hear the gospel. Wasn't too happy about hearing the gospel himself, kept trying to skip around to other parts. Heard more gospel because that's what my videos are about. Skipped around to the end. Heard prayers because that's how I end my prayers. Wasn't too happy about that. Made some accusations about how I do ministry. Sure, whatever. Said that I'm like God logic, but kinder or less aggressive, I think he said. I'm a God logic,
Worse.
but less aggressive, he said. Which I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're
yeah,
worse.
that's awesome. That's great. I like that. Cool. So,
Hey,
um,
hey, you know what you're like? Yeah, you're like the most popular Christian apologist out there right now. Yeah, how you like that? Ooh, burn, burn.
yeah. And so after he goes on this whole rampage about how I'm this awful, evil person because I love people, I love sharing the gospel, I love prayer, and I love helping people, he talks about how he wants to make me his concubine.
Wait,
I don't
what?
know how any of that follows, but yeah,
Did he say that?
I guess he really yes.
Did he say that?
Yes, he
Hang
did.
on, hang on. Who here on this screen, raise your hand if you are a full-fledged member of the Quran Demolition Ranch. Oh, and so just to be clear, of all the people on the planet, remember, guys, I said like what he keeps doing. Everyone's watching. Remember what I just said a couple minutes ago about Malik. Um, so he said he wants a member of the Quran Demolition Ranch to be his concubine, and he thought that would be a smart thing to say, which it was a smart thing to say if he's a Mossad agent and trying to destroy Islam from within. If he's not, then that's just like dumbest thing ever. But anyway, I don't know. You think we might have something for him here in the very near future?
I think so.
Yep.
Who did this?
Well,
Malik did this. All right, guys. So we're gonna. Anything else anyone wanted to say before we started jumping into some clips? Yep.
Nope, I think that covers it. That's a good preview of the clips, but there's even more than that. It was a very eventful live stream. And he ended up streaming for close to 9 hours because he talked to that woman so long. So there's a lot to go through.
So hang on. Let me get this straight. That live stream was a tutorial, one on how he doxes people, but also how to pick up a girl on TikTok. That sound right?
Yeah, that wasn't his plan. Like he's like, I'm going to end the stream now. I'm going to go out. And then he's like, hey, Chad, instead of going out, you want me to pick up a girl on TikTok?
his initial plan was to take one of the two rings that he got back from his fiancées when they dumped him and to go find some random woman on the street and see if she had the same ring size and get married like that. And why don't people get married like that nowadays? That was his plan. But he decided to go on TikTok and ask the girl what her ring size was on there instead.
Well, so he's got no game with the ladies, and people wonder why he walks around with Warner's chain around his neck. Gosh, sucks to be Malik. Sucks to be Malik. Better him than us, though. All right, take these first couple of super chats, and we'll check this clip out. There needs to be a Quranic Paradise remix by the Dizzle. What do you mean, the Coolio song? Oh, hey, yeah, I had those. I had the pieces of the Quran the other day, and I said, "Hey, look like Coolio," because Coolio always had his little braids sticking up and stuff. That would be cool. I could actually have those little Quran braids sticking out of my hair and do Quranic paradise. I was there, Gandalf. I was there when the last stream fell. You are delusional, and no one will ever believe you because you can't prove anything. David's trying to hide that Mike Winger is staying over. Yeah. Staying over at the Star Wars convention or Star Trek convention. Hey, Ida. It's fun while it lasted, Ida. Ida can never trick anyone again who's using Ecamm because they fixed it. Let's see. Spews drink. Malik is actually attracted to women? Well, he pretends for live stream purposes, at least, that he's attracted to women. We don't know the reality, guys. We don't know the reality. Hello to you all. May the Zut Force be with you. Zut Force has a nice ring to it. Like that could be something, but with that Force be with you, that sounds like some nerd stuff. Elle is wearing a hat. Does that make her a witch? Yeah. Notice she actually started wearing a white hat, which would make her a good witch, right? And for anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, there's someone who's they saw Elle wearing a hat. This is the proof that she's a witch. And so, but.
People kept saying it looked like a halo, so I got a white one instead because I thought that was a better look.
People are weird. Following my previous super chat, but not in the way that Mo got the Force. That's pretty good. Zut Force be with you all, but not the way Mo got the Zut Force. All right. All right, we ready to jump into this and see Malik's dox game and his chatting up ladies game. What do you guys think he's better at? Searching people to dox them or getting a girlfriend on TikTok?
Well, according to Malik, he's only ever dated 2 girls in his life, which was apparently at the same time. So, and he's in his 30s. So I'm going to say he's a little better at doxing.
Okay. So,
well, considering part of what he does to pick up girls on TikTok is say things to apostate of Allah, like hit the gym and then we're not dating. Like he wants to change that or something. Very, very strange. I would say he's way better at doxing than whatever that is.
All right. So Malik sucks at pretty much everything except for destroying Islam and snitching on Dawah guys. And the only thing we've ever seen him good at that's actually positive is when he copied our argument and used the Islamic dilemma to make fun of Jake, and actually did a good job, which means he watches a ton of our stuff. I have to say, can't blame him.
Oh, yeah. Near the start, I don't think it's in there, but he says that he hasn't watched the stream you and I did, David. But then he goes and he's like, let's play some of it. And he like jumps to an exact minute. He's like, oh, someone told me to go to this timestamp. Sure they did.
All right. Okay, everyone, let's check out Malik, the Dawah champ. Here we go.
So this is, he starts with about 30 minutes of trying to figure out how to use his computer. Obviously, that's not on this, but this is where he actually starts. He gets distracted. He's like, we're started. Hey, where's Chris Claus? So it starts with Chris Claus.
All right, here we go.
What's up, y'all? All right, check this out. So...
It's funny because most of the time you don't see him, but then you see him, and then it's like it amplifies the extreme dorkiness of his little TikTok streams.
Tomorrow, by the way, Chris Claus, where you at? I'm in Toronto right now. I'm in Toronto, Chris Claus, right? 6 side, east side. You already know what it is.
Oh, hang on. Look who we got here. Look who we got here in the chat. Hey, it's Chris Claus. It says, Salam al-Masih, everyone. Hey, chat, who started this? Maloink did it. Yeah, guys, our first first. Apparently he'd been on live streams that I was on before, but I did not remember him. Like he was just calling in as a random caller and so on. But anyway, the first time we actually were paying attention to who he is was him snitching on everybody. And that's when he declared war. Like, shame on you guys for using all the stuff I just put all over the internet. How dare you? And so, yep. Anyway, Chris is completely correct. Malik started this. And it's not when he snitched on everybody. He started it off with the Dawah guys and so on. But when he started, like, he went after God Logic's wife. He started doxing people and stuff like that. So, yep, he started it 100%. And everything that happens is therefore on him completely. And no one else is to blame except for anyone who assisted him in the evil things he did. Sorry, just one more because this was before Chris. I'm a pro brewer. The Quran paper is rough. This gives the dissolved CO2 many places to cling, forming bubbles which grow and rapidly float to the top of your beer. It's called nucleation. Yeah, for anyone who didn't see that the other day, I still got it right here. But thanks to Malik, it was completely his choice. But I started shoving pages of the Quran in this beer. And it started foaming all over the place, but I didn't know that was a thing. And then, so this is the explanation. Someone explained it during the live stream. I think they looked it up real quick but this one's a brewer. So anyway, yep, there's apparently air in the page, and then it something about being in beer makes the Quran a little nervous. Something about being in beer makes the Quran a little nervous. It gets agitated and starts releasing all its air. So anyway, guys, now you know the science. Now you all know the science of what happens when you stick the Quran in beer. All right, here we go.
So Malik was in Toronto for unrelated reasons. Chris happens to live in the same area, and he brings it up several times. Like, why did Chris pull up on me? I'm here in Toronto. He's all talk. He doesn't, like, as if Chris somehow magically knows he's there, magically knows what hotel he's staying at. I mean, it's just so stupid. But it's like the proof that Chris doesn't really want to fight him, which, I mean, Chris probably doesn't want to fight him.
You know where he stole that
from?
He's not a
loser.
You know where he stole that from? He stole that from that. No, he stole that from that. Well, yeah, that'd be the Dawah version, but he stole that from that Tekashi 6ix9ine dude, who was acting like a gangster and stuff like that. And there was all these people saying don't show up, but then he would show up at like 4 a.m. when he knew no one was there, and he'd be recording himself going, "Yeah, what's up? I'm out here. Where are y'all at? And then he posts that video. And anyway, people are like, okay, you show up in the middle of the night when no one's there and run your mouth like everyone's running from you. Anyway, that sounds like something stupid Malik would do.
Additionally, Toronto is just such a small town. I mean,
tiny little place.
They must have been like right next door to each other. I mean, Chris, why didn't you just go outside and like see Malik right there? I mean, it's just such a small town. Everyone knows each other, right?
And that dork probably wasn't even in Toronto. All right, here we go.
But anyway, tomorrow we should have some special guests come in that wrote some articles on Thaddeus Billman. They're going to give us the rundown on what happened. And David, we got a surprise for him. See, I never, I didn't see the live that he did yesterday. I'm going to...
Hey, wait, when is this recorded? A couple days ago? 2 days ago? 3 days ago?
This was 2 days ago, so it was supposed to be last night.
So the surprise is yesterday. What was the surprise? I haven't even heard anything about the surprise.
Well,
that was a surprise. I mean, in fairness, he was up literally all night trying to hit on that woman, so had to postpone his plans.
Like who's going to be interested in this? Like, it would have to be a woman who has a bunch of people that she doesn't like and wants to annoy and inconvenience somewhat, right? Like a girl who would be like, oh, why should I be interested in this guy? Oh, well, I got a bunch of people that I want to annoy and somewhat inconvenience. So let me get with Malik, and then I can give him their names, and then he'll look them up and blah, 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 and he'll start doxing them, and yeah. But apart from that, who would want this total basket case of a loser? Like, epic loser, man. Dude, Malik, you are like You were like bottom tier beta boy, man. You got nothing going for you. You failed at everything, and you literally sit around looking people up on social media to harass their family members. Like, what woman is like, oh, that's the guy I've always dreamed about. I always fancy myself as a princess, and some girls would fancy, a prince is gonna come, but I always fancy this like total dork loser who's failed at everything in life and just wants to sit around doxing people because his life sucks so bad. That's who I want. That's who I dreamed about. Doesn't work like that, dude. Man, sucks to be you. Really, really sucks to be you. Hope you review this, buddy. Anyway.
See if I have time to watch it. But I heard he's ripping. So unfortunately, we're gonna escalate.
Wait, did he say ripping?
Going.
Is he talking about the Quran?
Okay. Mm-hmm. We're gonna escalate.
Wait, did he complain because I was ripping up the Quran? Is that what he said? Hold up.
He says, I haven't watched it, but I heard he was ripping the Quran.
What did he? I'm trying to figure out what I was ripping. Is he talking about this Quran that I was ripping the other day? I don't know if he's talking about this one, because I was ripping this one the other day, but I don't know what he's referring to. He heard I was ripping, so he heard I was ripping this one. I don't know, man. I don't know. Or was it? Oh, look at this. Look, this the one. This the Quran I was drinking beer out of. Right? You guys remember? Like I took a page and made a straw. It actually worked. The Quran worked. You use plastic straws all your life, and then you hear in like California they start using paper straws. You're like, how's that even going to work? It's just going to get soggy, right? But anyway, I took a page of the Quran. I just did like this, right? Just did like that. Like this. Hey, this is the pure Arabic stuff right here. And rolled it up in a nice little straw, like that, and was able to actually drink beer, right? Anyway, so that was that Quran. Then I got this Quran, and so you take a piece of that. And anyway, I was taking a piece of the Quran, and I was sticking them in a beer, and then it started bubbling all over the place and stuff. Anyway, the point was, guys, Malik, when you're talking about me ripping the Quran the other day, you gotta be more clear, buddy. That could refer to like 80 different things, dude. That could refer to like 80 different things. So you have to be specific. What are you escalating about? Do you want to know what my desk is like, Malik? You want to know what my desk is like, man? Huh? This is my desk. I have to live like this. Just because of you, I have to live like this. This is all. I mean, it's just it's insane, man. Sitting there, surrounded by Quran bits. Get out of here. I can't even see my computer, man. Gosh, go away. All right. No, I'm covered in it. Covered in Quran. Gosh, ugh, yucky. Better than what Muhammad was covered in, though. Am I right? Okay, we ready?
True.
I can't. Everything's covered in Quran now. I have no access to anything. Okay, so anyway, Malik said he's going to escalate. Now we know what we don't know exactly what he's escalating over because we're not sure which event he was talking about. But all right, let's go.
Escalate with these clowns. I'm gonna escalate, and we're gonna talk. By the way, we're gonna have a lawyer tomorrow come live, chat. We're gonna have a lawyer come live tomorrow. One of my lawyer friends.
Woohoo!
Not Ramsey.
I was thinking, what is it? Better not be Ramsey.
He has to put a qualification on. Not him. Not him. No, not him.
He repeatedly says a real lawyer, one who's actually good, stuff like that.
Wait, does he say that?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Let's see.
An actual lawyer come tomorrow, and they're gonna come explain to these Billy Bobs what doxing is and how they actually break the law. And we're gonna go over some clips.
Let me guess. It's some random dork friend of his from TikTok going, yeah, I'm a lawyer. Dude, that's why you didn't go live. Yeah,
his check repeatedly says it's going to be Ramsey, and he keeps saying, no, it's not him. It's someone who actually knows something about the law. No, it's someone who's actually good. No, it's someone who actually wins cases.
Yeah, no, it's just insanely stupid. We've got this dude live on TikTok breaking like 40 laws. A bunch of those are repeats. Like he'll break one law over and over again, but like 40 to 50, I would estimate off the top of my dome. Between 40 and 50 crimes that we actually have him committing on video. What do? We rip the Quran. We report crimes. We report crimes, and he's going to have a lawyer on here and say, yeah, if you report the crimes that Ramsey and Malik are committing, that's a crime too. I hope that scares you guys and you're not reporting these crimes. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I'd be super impressed with that lawyer. What is this? Who ruins Malik's life? Is there any doubt here? Let's see.
I live a whole different life. Like, some of y'all may think you know how I live, but y'all really don't. Like, my life is so easy.
Yeah, you like had everything handed to you by your parents, and they give you this big trust fund. You just sit around living off the trust fund and fail at everything else in life and whining on TikTok all day. I guess if that... Now, some of us will actually want to accomplish things in life and so on, like make the world a better place and stuff. But if you just want to like be a total loser, yeah, you got an easy life because it's easy being a total loser.
Alhamdulillah. The only person who ruins my life is me. Nobody else
True.
can affect me.
At least he's honest for once.
Anybody who's really good at something, I want to interview them when they're Muslim. And I want to see how Islam can clash with greatness in career today. Right?
What would that have to do with you, dude?
So he's saying that he's tired of being a public figure, a big famous Dawah guy. He wants to just like interview people and be a talk show host, basically.
Who in the blue hell is going to want to have anything to do with this guy, knowing that the first time you even slightly annoy him, I'm going to dox your entire family and say how you're rubbing in the club with tranny. Think about it. To actually interview anyone, he would have to blackmail them. He'd have to say, "Hey, you're gonna let me interview you, or I'm gonna like dox your grandma." That's how he. Other than that, no one would want to come near this dude, man.
Hey, it's the doxing podcast.
I have to say, that would actually be funny, right? Like, hey, welcome to my show, and he interviews you, and like the moment you annoy him, he doxes your entire family. That would be kind of funny. It would be funny if it was a joke, like a joke show. Hey, Eric, you've played. You do a pretty good Malik impression when you dress up like a total dork. We might have to do a parody of the Malik show where he interviews people like that. It's like Muhammad's Boom Boom Room, but instead of Momo blowing everyone up, he just doxes everybody at the end. Malik's dox room. Oh boy. Hey, Eric. You want to play Malik in the Boom Boom Room?
Sure, I'd be up for it.
Hey,
I'd be game.
Now he's the biggest snitch on the planet, so he'll go, well, no, they had Muhammad blowing me up. That's a threat against my life. So we'll have to have him survive. It's like Muhammad just like thinks he's too pathetic to waste a bomb on or something. I don't know.
So that's kind of like what I'm going to start doing. And I'm really going to try and make it big in it. It's my next endeavor. I already have like a couple of big guys lined up.
Thaddeus, you gotta.
This is how Malik kills David.
I don't want to spit coffee all over my computer screen. It would have been funny spitting it all over like these Quran pieces and stuff like that. But anyway, so I had to hold it in, but I almost died there, man. I almost breathed it back in. You got to warn me when he's about to say, "I'm gonna blow up." I had to rewind this because this is like highlight of the day here.
So far, there's more.
Anybody who's really good at something, I want to interview them when they're Muslim. And I want to see how Islam can clash with greatness in career today.
I'll just tell you. Suppose you're great at something, right? Suppose you're really, really, really good at cooking, let's say, right? So it could be anything, right? You're the world's greatest cook. And then you start building your entire life around the ramblings of an illiterate 7th century Arabian caravan robber who banged a 9-year-old girl. Okay, there's no way that helps. There's no way that helps. That can only hurt you. Just wanted to point that out. That's how it clashes. Thaddeus, you were telling me I need to keep my commentary to a minimum because a couple of us have stuff to do tonight. Okay. Malik, quit saying such stupid stuff that's so hilarious, man. I can't.
This is just a start.
All right, here we go.
Right? So that's kind of like what I'm going to start doing. And I'm really going to try and make it big in it. This is my next endeavor. I already have like a couple big guys lined up. So I just need to get around to doing it.
He said big guys, so the Warner.
He also said lined up. Like nothing
Dude.
about thinking about big guys lined up in Malik's world is a good
I got
thing.
them all lined up. Yeah, we're gonna have. These guys are all lined up to be with me, and for some reason they want to call it the Malik train. Because I guess they mean like Soul Train. Soul Train was such a cool show, so they want to call this the Malik train, and they're all lined up. Anyway, anyone who thinks we're being weird, you have. There is no one who's seen who's seen the clips of Malik who thinks we're like we're over the top with this stuff. That's what he talks about. These guys are into all the time. It is creepy, man. Creepy stuff.
Just remember, protect the holes.
Got to. I don't even think I ever saw that one. You guys just were telling me about it, but
It's so bad.
It's his new catchphrase, and he says it a lot. Remember, chat, protect all holes, protect all holes, protect all holes. And, like, he means it exactly how pretty much anyone in the chat thinks he means it. That's how he means it.
For
Muslim men, too. Yeah. That's who you're supposed to protect your holes from, is Muslim men.
And I'm saying, this is my concern. We went live at a time when we're normally not live. So we might have viewers who have no clue what we're talking about. They're like, what? Well, this is totally inappropriate to be mocking a person. No, it is not. This is this dude 24/7, and now he's talking about, I got these guys lined up outside my room because they want to be on my new show, the Malik train, and I start off my show and I want the show to blow up, and I'm gonna start off every show, choo choo, all aboard the Malik train. We got 6 guests lined up outside the room. I'm gonna do one after the other, guys, one after the other, choo choo. This guy is really weird. Oh my goodness.
I can see why Warner will be the first guest.
Warner, matter of fact, he'll have Warner as the first guest, even though we're saying it, right? Like he won't even be able to say, well, they said it's, darn, that was my first guest, but I can't change it now. Kids. Malik, wait, Malik's not planning to have kids, is he?
He's talking about his life goals. So his first life goal is to do this interview show. Now he's going to talk about his second life goal.
What? You didn't clean your room? That's it. I'm doxing you. What the heck, man? Oh, you got all F's on your report card. Oh, I'm doxing your grandma now. Yeah, what? Yeah, that's going to teach you. What a loser. All right.
Then obviously getting married, and then starting a family, starting to have kids. I want to have like 4 kids. I already decided all their names. Isa, Layla, Idris. I want two girls, 2 boys. Layla.
Like, you get to decide that? What's wrong with it? You don't even know how biology works. Unless he's getting his biological understand from Muhammad, who was totally wrong, but he might think that's true, and like, oh, I can control it.
Isa, Idris, and Natalia. I want to give one of them an Italian name, Natalia. So, you mean y'all decided? No, brother. The woman doesn't decide the name of no kids. The woman just has the kids. I pick the name for my kids.
Great pickup line.
I picked the names for my kids so that I know their names when I dox them.
But that was very interesting there. He's about to say it, but he says he wants to have 4 kids and he just wants to sit around talking about religion, and that would be the ideal lifestyle for him, which is very interesting given the people on this show.
Yeah, I have to say, what do you guys think? Um, Elle, you're the only woman here, but you have to imagine what it'd be like to be a Muslim woman. But so if we're imagining, then everyone can imagine this, right? Everyone can imagine if you let's suppose we were all devout Muslim women. Would our choice of a husband be the guy who single-handedly completely destroyed Dawah guys and exposed them all and caused the biggest campaign of Quran desecration the world had ever seen? Would that be your go-to pick as a devout Muslima?
No. No, maybe as like a devout undercover IDF agent. I mean, that fits better.
That
But
no. Oh yeah, hang on. We need to roll with that. See, I said, imagine if you were a devout Muslima. Imagine you were a diehard Mossad agent who wants to do everything in your power to completely destroy Islam from within. Would you then see Malik as a potential awesome life partner?
if I was not religious, yeah.
I would. If I were a devout Mossad agent getting paid these shekels, everyone getting paid these shekels, I'd be like, that guy we will be the greatest Islam destroying machine of all time. Okay, so that's your only shot, Malik. That's your only shot in life, Malik, is someone who wants to destroy Islam.
I would love to interview these people and be the biggest platform on earth for Muslims who are great at their craft.
I can't do it. Thaddeus is going to take 12 hours to get through. He can't go 5 seconds without saying the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. You are a loser, Malik. No one likes you. No one. I've never seen anyone. I've seen people who liked you at some point in the past and you did everything you could to destroy their lives. No one wants to come near you, dude. I want to have the biggest platform out there. Okay, everyone. We need to remember this because we might forget about Malik eventually. But yeah, let's check back next year, everyone, and see how Malik is progressing. Because right, so here's what you do, guys. Think, okay, here's where I am. Here's where I want to be. Okay, what are the steps necessary to get where I want to go? Well, this guy makes the dumbest decisions I've ever seen anyone make about how to get anywhere. I'll just sit around doxing everybody and talking about their grandma. Ha ha ha. What the? I don't know what to do. Okay. It's going to be a 17-hour live stream, guys. Everyone tonight, cancel your plans. I'll cancel mine. Elle, you got to cancel live stream. You got to cancel everything. All thanks to Malik. Dude, just go 5 freaking seconds without saying something. Okay, I'm going to try and let him go. I'm going to try and let him go as long as I can right now. Okay, here we go.
You know? And I think that will bring me the peace that I'm looking for in terms of not being in the front, because I hate being
in the front. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? We're just talking about the Warner and this line of guys waiting to be on your show, the Malik train, and you want to be in front. Oh, I tried. You guys saw it. I tried.
I think what he said, David, is that he's tired of being in the front.
Oh,
that's what I heard.
I'm tired of being in the front, and Warner, he gets to be in the back. We're not joking, guys. We're not joking. He puts a picture of the Warner behind him with a chain around his neck, like, yeah, this is mine right here, and he puts that all over the internet. And then he whites out. He says it's him, but then he whites out his face, like so. We. I'm tired of being in front. I want to be in the rear for once. Just once in my life, I want to be behind the other dudes and not in the front of all the. I don't even know what to do, guys. What the heck?
Mind you, this is after he's made it clear that this is his grand plan for blowing up. So he clearly is not saying this in a sense of like, oh, I don't want to be popular. I just want to help these people be popular. Like, that can't be the sense. This is his plan to blow up. So.
All aboard!
In the front, you know? Like, I would love to interview these people and be the biggest platform on earth for Muslims who are great at their craft, you know? And I think that will bring me the peace that I'm looking for in terms of not being in the front, because I hate being in the front, you know? I'd love to interview these people and be the biggest platform on earth for Muslims who are great at their craft, you know? And I think that will bring me the peace that I'm looking for in terms of not being in the front, because I hate being in the front, you know? Like, I didn't like it when I did it, and...
Are you kidding me? I don't know who to blame, him or you, Thaddeus, for choosing these clips, man. You knew what this would do, and you're the one telling me before. You have to keep your comments to a minimum, man, or it's going to take forever.
I said, to be clear, what I said is, are you sure that we have enough time? Because you're going to want to comment.
That wasn't even. That was only 3 seconds, man. Oh god.
All right.
I did it. I pushed myself to do it, but it's not for me.
Being in the front's just not for him.
All right. Glad that's
On a
over.
real note, it's very interesting that he's still looking for peace. I do think this is important to call out because supposedly Islam is the religion of peace, right? Now, I'm assuming the 1,000 people watching right now, like, they all know that Islam is not the religion of peace. But there's still a lot of people out there that think that it is. And earlier in this stream, he was talking about how his life is so easy. I mean, he's got the best of the best. He's got the money. He's got maybe not the girls anymore, but he's got this grand plan for the girls. He's got this dream show he's looking at launching, and he's still looking for peace. Versus like Christians, we have peace because Jesus is the peace, but he's like surrounding himself with these Dawah guys in front, behind, all over the place. And this is what he's promoting. And then he's like blowing up at everybody, unhappy with himself. And yeah, no wonder he hasn't found peace yet. He's rejected the peace.
Yeah, Malik, you got to get right with God, man. That's the only way you're going to have peace. All this other stuff. Oh, if I just get this, and think, I mean, like how delusional it is. I'm going to get this big show, then I'll have peace. One, if that's how you're going to get peace, one, you're never going to have peace. One, that would not give you peace because you suck and you're a terrible person, right? That's your problem. And two, if you're one of these dorks who thinks, oh, if I just get this, then I'll have peace, and you're never going to get it at all because you suck, right? I mean, think, you could have just like like some random total loser, right? Some random total loser thinking, oh, if I just marry, the next Kardashian, then I'll have peace. Okay, well, what are the odds that if you're going to marry a Kardashian, you're a total loser or something, right? So that can't be part of your plan. Malik, having some huge show, the biggest show out there, should not be in your plan because it is absolutely unrealistic. No one wants to come near you, dude. So anyway, I'm seriously trying to help you now because that's how bad you suck. All right. Well, lie.
Think about that's a narcissist,
man. Hey, got my Coolio things on.
It's like they'll lie and then they get enraged if you expose the lie.
That's true.
What do we lie about?
All of the above. All of the above.
Yeah, we really don't have enough time on this live stream to go through that list right now, Malik. Sorry.
Yeah, this is the guy who he snitched on everybody and he's swearing over and over again, wallahi. And then when they bribe him into not exposing them, then he goes, oh yeah, I just made up all that stuff. But then he wasn't saying wallahi, wallahi, and I swear by Allah and stuff like that, right? So, okay. But either way, were you lying then? You did an entire stream doing nothing but lying, and then you came back and told the truth? Or were you telling the truth and then you came back and lied, like compulsively? And then all the other stuff. Hey, Malik, when you found a girl that I horribly abused and drugged from 30-some years ago, were you telling the truth then, Malik? Was that all truthful? Was it? This guy's one of the biggest liars I've ever seen in my entire life. What did I lie about? And it's funny because that's exactly what I was saying. The narcissist, You could see it. They will lie. It will indisputably be a lie. You could actually prove it conclusively. They'll be mad at you, not at themselves for being liars. And anyway, thanks for proving the point there, bud.
Mm-hmm. And I had to put on my sombrero for David Segura, which is not a lie. Not a lie.
What do we lie about?
Hey, Malik, remember you said you were going to dox someone for every page of the Quran? Remember when you were supposed to do something big yesterday that was going to involve... Now, I can't even because I'm like that too. I'll plan to do something and then things get derailed and then I don't get to it and stuff. So I can't, it's not too much, but it's endless with you, man. It's just endless.
Listen, bro, I've been doing this 3 years. I've never had one person come to me. Not one, anything
Look at him.
can come do anything.
Look at these guys.
These guys?
I'm telling you, bro, this guy, I'm going to wipe this smile off his face. Watch. This guy, I'm going to wipe his smile off his face soon. Trust.
Now, Malik, if you don't do it, here, I don't know what he considers a lie, because he might think he's going to do that. Just like he thinks he's going to have this big show and stuff like that. So that may not be lies, but we've seen this guy lie over and over and over and over and over again.
I mean, look, this guy is as loser as it gets. Here, look. He's named Thaddeus. This is the so-called doxing, right? You just type in Thaddeus Billman, right? Look, this is him. Life ruined. Look. Even the internet says his life's ruined.
Is your life ruined, Thaddeus?
Welcome's firing.
No. And that article was actually supporting me, although he didn't bother to click on it and read it. He's like, all these articles hate him, but that article is actually supporting me.
And what happens if we look up Malik, Dr. Malik? What happens then? Should we just start clicking on random articles that he would completely agree with?
Wait, you mean, because I actually did that live when someone said his rap name was Dr. Malik, and I looked him up, and then he flipped out. But yeah, all the articles that pop up about him are he scammed this guy, he tried to scam this guy, he had to bribe people to come to his concert, offer to pay them piles of money to show up, and then didn't pay them, and everyone's mad because it's like, you just put us through 40 minutes of torture listening to that garbage, and then you didn't pay us the money.
CARE welcomes firing of Columbus Community Shelter Board employee who allegedly posted
Didn't CARE get labeled a terrorist organization in like 2 states or something recently? I think it's like I think it's Florida and Texas or something like that. But yeah, so this is his proof.
And there's even a movement too that is in process to have it declared that way for the whole U.S. to my understanding. There's a government website about where it is in that process. It's not gone through every step yet, but it's there. It's in progress. So I don't really know what the flaunt is here, bragging about conspiring with a terrorist organization to get back at Thaddeus.
Yeah, I'm a CARE, guys. I'm a CARE. Yeah, I thought they were going to be labeled a terrorist organization after the book Muslim Mafia came out. That was a while back, but no one, just wrong administration to do anything with it. But it was bad. Someone actually went undercover, pretended to be a convert who wanted to work for CARE and stuff like that, and then wrote a book on how sick and evil these guys are.
The Ohio chapter board. Look, Thaddeus Billman allegedly called Muslims. Look what he called Muslims. Look what he called the Muslims.
He doesn't even want to say it.
And expressed his support for Islam. Look, Robert Spencer, he was dismissed from his position. They got rid of him.
They did.
They got rid of him.
That's true.
Shout out to this guy.
No, shout out to this guy. Look, he's doxing this dude. What the heck?
Well, he's about to claim that he's going to interview that guy, which I seriously doubt. Well, first of all, that guy had nothing to do with getting me fired other than making a statement. He's just a spokesperson for CARE. They weren't involved with the process. until it was in the paper, and then the paper called him for comment, and they commented. But he's going to interview this guy because he's the one who got me fired, apparently. So for those who don't know, a very brief version, last fall, as in 2024, we got a new employee at my workplace, and she didn't get along with anyone. She didn't like me. She didn't like everyone else at the organization. She filed a HR complaint against me while she was there. She was dismissed after about a month for performance reasons, and the company investigated her complaint about my YouTube channel and found no wrongdoing. She eventually found a sympathetic reporter who CARE has labeled a useful tool. Like in their own propaganda, they said that she, by name, is a useful tool for them. And they found a sympathetic reporter. She wrote an article that was published in the Columbus Dispatch. A couple local officials called my workplace and put pressure on them, and they ended up firing me. Now, you haven't heard me talk about this in a long while, and there is reason for that. There is activity going on, and I'll just leave it at that because it wouldn't be appropriate to talk about at this time. But know that the situation is being addressed.
So you called Muslims crackhead clown individuals. Is that what I heard?
Yeah, I mean, I technically said those words, but it was about specific people on YouTube whose videos I had watched in a live stream, some of which weren't even Muslims. Some of them were Muslims, in fairness, but others weren't even Muslims. I said that they're basically that the things they said in their videos made them crackhead clowns. But I actually didn't say it. I played Ali Dawah saying it, and because that's what Ali Dawah says all Christians are, because all Christians secretly want to murder all Muslims. The only reason they support Israel is because they think that it will bring back the second coming of Christ, and then they'll get to take over, slaughter all the Jews, and slaughter all the Muslims. That's what Ali Dawah said. So I play it to mock him, and of course, none of that was put into context. It was just, Thaddeus calls Muslims crackhead clowns.
Hey, you should use this as far as like the damage they do with their false, stupid claims, right?
Mm-hmm.
You toss a claim out there. You take someone's words and stuff like that, completely misrepresent them, and then other people, they don't know what stuff's about. They just roll with, oh my goodness, I can't believe he did that.
This guy's gonna come either tomorrow or next week.
Bet he doesn't.
He's gonna have a conversation with us.
You giant moron. These guys are being targeted right now because by various states and government officials who want CARE labeled a terrorist organization, and you think that the Ohio executive director is going to talk to a guy who spends his entire life doxing people and threatening them and so on, because he really wants to be associated with you, dude. Yeah, this will be a great start to your awesome show, man. This will be a great start to your awesome show. Malik Train.
We're going to talk to CARE Ohio about this guy.
And that, I have to say, I'd be really interested in that one because I want to hear what this dude says about Thaddeus. I want to hear that. I want to hear CARE's version.
Look, everything bad on Thaddeus.
It'd be a good commercial for him, maybe, depending on what they have to say. So it's always good to hear what the Islamophobes think of us.
There's not even one good thing about this guy. Like with me, it's like if you type in Dr. Malik, right, you get like those articles, right? Yeah. You get YouTube, you get music videos, then you get this caca here, one, and then
AP making some random AI generated song gets more views than your stupid songs. Look, I got my picture right there. Oh yeah, see, I'm a winner, dude. Come on, click on some of those articles about your scams, dude.
Look, all this good stuff I do. Look, I'm on famous birthdays even. How these guys, like, you know how hard it is to get on this website, famous birthdays? These guys got me on the famous birthday website.
We got to get David on there if he's not already.
He is. I checked. David is on famous birthdays. this website probably has like 1 million people or something in their database, but they got Malik in there, so he's famous.
It's probably where anyone can go in there and like type in someone's birthday and stuff like that. Probably put it in there himself.
Probably.
Like a dork.
But you guys get what I'm saying, right? And then here you have David Wood. Right? All you have to do is David Wood, Virginia Beach. Right? Oh, what do you know? David Wood, Virginia Beach. But we went out of our way to look for him, right?
Oh, look. Hey, David H. Wood. Oh. David M. Wood, Williamsburg, Virginia. Yeah, that's me. And I'm related to Tiffany Wood and Roxana. And then, of course, David H. Wood. Yeah, which one's me?
Well, we went out.
Hey, what happened to David Segata? These aren't my real names, man.
Way to look for him. Well, who the heck are all these David Woods?
David Whitted Wood. David
It's
Allen
not that
Wood.
hard,
David
dude.
John Wood.
It's not that hard.
David J. Wood. David P. Wood. David Wood Jr. David Winslet.
There's a ton of
He's
David
like,
Woods.
what the heck are all these
Why is it
David
taking me
Woods?
to
He's like trying to
Bing?
prove that this is how I found you. And then he's like, wait a minute, there's a bunch of them.
He's actually making the case against his friend easy.
He's just destroyed.
because
He just
he's
destroyed.
highlighting it.
Yeah. Dude, you just proved conclusively that you can't just do a quick Google search for David Wood and get my home address and the charity where my wife volunteers and stuff. Nope. Can't. You just prove that you can't do that. Doesn't work. Which means, yeah, we know where you got your info, buddy. Ramsey Abushi.
Google.
And we do have this. Now we have this as evidence in court that there's no way you got this on your own because you're an idiot.
David.
Yeah, that was
But
my
he still
point. Yeah.
tried.
Hmm?
But he still tried. He's showing everyone that he's trying to dox people. This is his grand plan to save his friend.
Yeah, I know.
guess.
And they're probably like coordinating behind the scenes. And Malik's like, look, I'll tell you, man. I'll tell you. I'll act like I really don't like you. Has he been doing that? Has he been acting like, I can't stand that dude? Because that's what I would do if I were him and I were stupid. And I didn't, I couldn't tell where all this is going to go and how it's not going to work. I would just think to myself, okay, well, I said a bunch of stuff about how he's giving me stuff. And then, of course, this dummy, he admitted it live. But I'll act like I can't stand him. And I'll act like I do all the doxing myself. And that way, when his trial before the bar association comes up, I'll walk in there and say, no, look, here's the proof. Here's the proof. I dox people myself. And guess what? We'll be there and we'll play this clip. Boom. Toast.
Wood, Act 17 apologetics. I mean, you guys see
He knows
that,
who you
right?
are now.
What he has.
Hey,
You didn't know who you were last time.
Yeah, wasn't the other day he's like, what? What? He's saying that Christian apologists who dealt with Islam for years, that they're still around? Oh, yeah? Well, where's Act 17 apologetics, whoever that was?
I lost it. I was like, dude, what?
Yeah, I used to remember this Act 17 apologetics. Yeah, where's that at? Yeah.
This guy has nothing.
Guy has nothing.
Nothing. Wait, wasn't his criterion? Look, I got videos popping up, dude. You go page after page after page of my stuff. Let's be honest.
And you're on famous birthdays, which is the grand proof of being famous.
Who have left Islam, or women in general, who go ahead and speak out against Islam, calling them all different kinds of names like whore and fat and
what he
everything, just to go get out there.
Okay, let's be honest. We don't know who she's, let's be real. We don't know her love life, right? But we know you're fat. Like, let's be honest.
And if you guys want to see more about
Look at the bookshelf.
apostate of Allah and the kinds of things that they've been saying about her, because there is a strong reason that she was calling out that Muslims have been calling her a whore and other ex-Muslims a whore and all these things. This is like a non-stop thing. This is one of their grand plans of attack against Christian women, against ex-Muslim women, is just make up a bunch of names about them. Reality doesn't matter. The fact that they have discovered the lies of Islam doesn't matter. The fact that they've found the truth of Christianity doesn't matter. Just call them a whore and it makes it all better. It makes you look like you're so much higher and better than them. And so we'll actually be talking with Apostate of Allah with Apostate Prophet tonight.
Oh, nice.
Going over some of these things.
What time
yeah,
is that?
so we're going to 8 p.m. on Apostate Prophet's channel. We're going to be live, myself, channel. Her, and him, yeah.
Yeah. And I've been saying it for years. Dawah guys are just completely sick losers. But, you know, they have this handful of tactics that they use when dealing with guys. They'll use all the same tactics dealing with women, but they have extra things. They have extra things with women. And so it's actually rougher, but it's the same thing they never get their minds around. You got your little bag of tricks. If it doesn't work on, there are certain people that it works on and certain people that it doesn't work on. And then they'll try it on someone and it doesn't work. Threatening us, right? It doesn't work. But they'll just keep trying it over and over again for years because they have no plan B and they're tactical morons. But it's similar with women. They'll have their bag of tricks with women and they'll keep trying them and it doesn't work. Like, is this, guys, we know Sarah. Is any of this going to work with Sarah?
Nope.
It's going to do something.
She's literally saying,
I meant, is it going to work? Is it going to work for them with Sarah?
Well,
it's going to work for us. It's going to work for us. Yeah.
So he's literally watching a video of her saying they don't have any arguments. They can't refute anything. They just come and call us names. They call us fat horse. And he's like, yeah, but you are fat. And then he goes on for like 20 minutes insulting her. I only put in one sample that was particularly funny, which is this clip that we're about to watch. But it was at least 20 minutes where he's just like pausing the video every few seconds, commenting on her appearance, commenting on it's like sorry guys, I can't pay attention, she's just so ugly and stuff like that. So he's proving her point. He's literally proving the point of the video he's watching live, and he doesn't get what he's doing.
In the back, look at this candle, this goat. Why did she have a baby goat in the back?
What, one of these? Who doesn't have one of these, Malik? Who doesn't have one of these? Planet are you from, man?
I might have something to do with that.
Yeah, if you want to blame someone for that, that's Eric.
Play-Doh? Why is she reading Play-Doh?
This is what he's got.
Malik, I have the same thing on my channel right there. I have the same thing on my shelf right there.
Because they will expose the demonic.
Why's she have Play-Doh? What's she doing reading? What's she doing? What's she doing in school trying to learn? Doesn't she know she could just be sitting around here doxing people and whining like a little punk for her entire life and be like me? Huh?
Why is she like she used to belly dance? Like, look at her fit. Like, guys, the way she moved her finger, did you see? Like, it just gave, I used to belly dance. Look.
Oh, you see that? Look, that's what belly dancers do, right? Cause look, you know,
wait, isn't that what all the Dawah guys do?
The belly dancing, you know. Oh, look at David. Oh, is David a belly dancer? Oh, yeah, what? Oh, man.
Well, apparently, like,
No,
yeah, all
she
the
literally
Dawah
had
guys
up one
are.
finger. Right? They hold up one finger. He's like, yeah, that's exactly the way Lord looked like when he did belly dancing.
Yeah.
He held up his one finger. Hello.
I keep seeing all the Dawah guys doing it, and I know they're belly dancers because that's what they be doing when they're running trains.
They will
Look, did you see that? Like the belly dancing, Habibi, shimmy shimmy,
Habibi.
gimme.
Is that what they call you, Malik? Do they call you Habibi when they're belly dancing with their fingers up? Like, my first thought was, like, how many belly dancers is he watching to, like, think that the way that somebody moves their finger makes them a belly dancer? But then, yeah, when I realized it was the one finger because of Thaddeus's excellent recognition, it all made sense. It all clicked into place. I know.
Yeah, Malik.
A whole lot more than I thought.
Because we knew the Dawah guys are messed up. We knew they were doing messed up stuff behind the scenes just because you listen to the stuff they say and you're like, if you sound like evil, sick twisted, perverted scumbags. And so we know you guys don't, but you actually filled us in on a lot of this stuff, not the way the Zut filled in Muhammad. But we learned that from you. So the point is, I'm sure there's other stuff we could learn from you. And based on what we're hearing, it's like when you see a finger from a Dawah guy, you're thinking something a little naughty there, right? So what's going on? What does this really mean to you guys? Like, what do you really, we always thought it was like, oh, one God, and but we don't know anymore, man. We don't know anymore.
One belly dancer.
And then there's this other girl. What's her name? Eliezer. Oh my gosh, she is.
That's him figuring out how to dox somebody. Elixir. What's her name? Elixir.
Bro, I gotta keep tabs on so many of these guys. They're like a group. Where is it? What's his name? Eric.
The Quran demolition group.
From Ohio.
Oh wait, is he gonna? This is his brilliant reenactment of how he started doxing Eric and Elle. Yeah, Your Honor. I just typed in Eric from Ohio, and all the info popped up there. That's all I got. I didn't get it from Ramsey. Nope, not me.
Where? Oh look, Malik, Eric from Ohio, Animals and Book.
Play it.
Malik challenge.
Play it. He played it.
Look, feeding animals.
I can't resist, man.
Look at these guys. I got you. And all that to amount to how many subscribers?
What's that? He's got your channel
That's
right there.
backup channel.
Oh, that's the backup, everyone. But you got it there. Eric from Ohio, EIEIO.
That he's told no one about, to my knowledge. Like,
Nope, I
yeah,
haven't
he's
told
worked
anyone
so
about
hard
this
for those
one.
29 subscribers.
Eric, why don't you tell everyone your official channel?
Yeah, so my official channel is Your Brother in Christ. That's where I release most of the stuff. Eric from Ohio is just like, okay, if I'm just going to make a completely channel to just dedicated to desecrating the Quran in every way, shape, or form I could think of, this is the channel I was going to use for that. I haven't yet used it to its full potential. I may be here shortly. We'll find out.
Thanks for the commercial there, Malik.
29.
Which is more viewers than he had at certain points, to my knowledge, if I understand correctly.
Hilarious.
So, on a channel he tried very hard to get lots of viewers on, but I could be wrong.
So now Malik is going to consult his lawyer and explain how David is in violation of laws about felons and firearms.
All right, let's hear about this, Malik.
Under the Control Act, it is unlawful for anyone convicted of felon to possess. The prohibition extends, okay? The legal concept that if a felon is aware of the firearm's presence and has access to it, they could be charged with possession. So if they can access it, then they could be charged with possession. So he looked like he could access that. That looked real close.
That's okay. So I've actually looked up these laws in preparation for doing Demolition Ranch. So I've checked all the laws already before we even sat down to do this. To have access to a gun means it is within his arm's reach and no one else possesses it. If someone has the firearm and is currently shooting it, that's not opportunity for him to possess it. If it's a case that even if I had something holstered on my hip, it would be a violation for a felon every time a cop walks near him.
Yeah, so according to Malik, every time a cop walks by, well, I technically have, because I could try to grab it. Therefore, I'm in violation. Oh no, what am I gonna do? This dummy commits 40 to 50 crimes live and records himself doing it. Biggest self snitch of all time, and I know. I'll say that David could run out and grab a gun. Yeah, I could run into a gun store and grab a gun. What's your point? I could go break into someone's house and steal a gun, man. I could go over to someone's house and they have a gun, and I would be in their house and I'd have access. Stupid idiot.
Yeah, so why does this law actually exist? Or why does that wording actually exist? Because that's basically to prevent you from having a gun at your house and saying, yo, it was just at my house. I wasn't going to use it, officer. Right? That's why it exists.
Yeah, the only time I've ever even heard about them enforcing this sort of thing is in a house or in a car, right? In a house or in a car. You're driving down the street, you've got a gun, they find a gun under your seat and stuff. You say that's not mine. It's like, well, we don't care. It was in your car and stuff like that. And so you had access to it and stuff like that. And then with the house, I've never heard of anyone like, well, you were 10 feet away from someone who had a gun. Never heard that once.
Right? And maybe off camera he took a couple ding dings too, you know?
Oh, maybe off camera he smoked a bunch of crack. I know. I could go to police and say maybe he smoked a bunch of crack there and then shot a bunch of people and robbed 10 banks, and I'll just say, hey, maybe he did this, and then they'll lock him up. That's how things work in my mind. I'm gonna get married and have tons of kids with the wife, and I'm gonna have the biggest channel on the planet. That's me, Malik's Fantasy Land.
All within the next.
Excuse me. I think that's we need to talk about that with the lawyer.
Do it
tomorrow.
Do it.
See,
any actual lawyer is going to tell you you're the biggest idiot who's ever walked the planet, and that you need to shut up because you're destroying your own life here.
Maybe that's worth presenting.
Do it.
Can you anonymously report a felon? You'll be able to share important information directly with ATF in a way. Anonymous tip line. Hey, chat. I got an anonymous tip. Y'all got an anonymous tip?
Is he actually recording himself? Like, is he actually broadcasting live?
Yes.
Him screwing with the ATF and telling people to anonymously do something in a plot to harass people, using the ATF to harass someone in something that will never go anywhere. But notice it's just to harass the dude, right? Mm-hmm. Malik. Come on, Malik.
Y'all?
There she is. That's what the Warner said to me. That's what the Warner says to me every time he walks in. Well, every time he walks in, he goes, there she is. And I wonder, I was like, why do you say that? Huh? What?
So the flow here is he tries to find Elle. He can't remember her name. Remembers that she's associated with Eric. I don't know if he remembers they're married or not, but he remembers she's at least associated with him. Searches up Eric, gets distracted because Eric has a bunch of guns. It's like, hey, we could do something against David, right? And then he goes back to try to find Elle.
Oh, let's we got a bunch of super chats real quick. Let's take a couple. Eric and Elle look happier than they did 6 years ago. Are you guys happier? Are you?
God is good. We've had 6 more years of life. We've had 6 more years of sharing the gospel with people. We've had 6 more years of praising God together, praying together, of working with friends who love God and love sharing him with others. God is good.
We also have an additional 3 kids, so
that helps.
Just doing the math.
You know who's not happier than he was 6 years ago?
Yeah. And on the note of 3 more kids, like Thaddeus hinted to it earlier, but we are living Malik's dream life. We have peace because we have Christ, who is the peace. We have 4 children. Like, that's a hyper-specific number. That's how many children we have. We have 4 children. And guess what? We also get to interview people who are very good at what they do within religious realms. They are top tier for pursuing God and for pursuing whatever it is that they are, whether it's online, in person, whatever. Like, this is our life. We get to spend our life focusing on God with other people, including our 4 children and each other, because we're married. Like, yeah, so we already got married. We already have our 4 kids, and we're already doing like ministry interviews. It's It's awesome. And we have peace.
And
It's
and we have 2 boys, 2 girls, so there's your 50-50
oh
split.
yeah, I
Always
didn't even
wanted.
connect that. Yeah, like
That's
down
like
to the
everything.
details.
I'm like, oh, he wants my life, literally.
And right now you're on a show that's bigger than anything Malik will ever have in his life. And then later on you're going to be on another show that's bigger than anything Malik will ever be on in his entire life. Huh. And you don't even have to pay people to watch. Huh. And if you did agree to pay someone, you would pay them because you're not a lying evil scumbag. Wow, this is weird. Yeah, boy, you're burning these two up, Malik. You are burning them up, buddy. Malik's Cleaning Services, post-birthday special, office space cluttered and coffee and beer stains everywhere. Get 200% off with Malik's Cleaning Service today. DM us your new address. That's how he finds people's addresses. Malik, low IQ. His family knows. His friends know. Everyone knows. Hey, it's Chris Claus again. Malik is literally 2 hours and 30 minutes away from me in the biggest city in Canada and is calling me to pull up. Has he pulled up on anyone? He said he was going to pull up on. He said he's going to pull up on me. He didn't. Even said he's going to pull up at a debate con. He didn't. And then he makes excuses. Well, but they have security there. And meanwhile, I was sitting in the lobby, zero security. What?
Right after he says that he's in Toronto, he says he's going to be in New York City soon. And of course, doesn't give any details other than that and expects people to find him there, because New York City is a very small place. And then he says, and then after that, I might go to Virginia. So
like seriously, I don't know if that's meant for his stupid idiot fans who will be like, oh, he's so strong because they're stupid. But like, he would be massively delusional if he thought I was going to be like, oh no, Malik's coming. Not Malik. Malik. Ah, oh no. Oh wait, what was that? It's a scientific miracle. The Quran causes the beer to evaporate. Oh yeah, they would. You see that? It caused the beer to evaporate. Oh my goodness, how is it possible? This is the proof. They would say something like that. Also, that's called alcohol abuse. Oh yeah, I did. But I had several. It came in a 4-pack. So, and I got it just to mess with the Quran. So I didn't. It was worth it.
I think they mean you abused the alcohol like very badly by forcing Quran down.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Bottles.
I'm saying I did. I ruined that beer. And I'm just saying it was worth it because that's the purpose that I got it for. But anyway, that came in a 4-pack. To be fair, I did drink the other 3. And I drank part of that one before I stuffed it with Quran that made it bubble up. Because the Quran didn't like it. The Quran was like, no, don't let me in here. No, I will bubble. Doctor, let my mother know she's got breast cancer. If you feel drawn to pray for her to be rid of it, I'd appreciate it. Love y'all. Yep. My wife's mom passed away, I guess, 2 years ago or something like that. But yeah, she was a breast cancer survivor. So I went to some of the walks and so on where you wear pink and so on. But yep. The more I learn about cancer, the more I don't like it. Wait, he doesn't want to be the face of doxers? About 5 months too late for not being the face of doxers. Belated happy birthday, David. Thank you for reacting to my video. It was awesome as D Wood driving a Lambo in New York, converting Muslims. I hope you liked that video remix I made especially for you, man. God bless you. P.S. I hope Malik sees it. Lol. Yeah, guys, Agnostic, Ex-Agnostic, that's a channel right there. He's making some banger songs, and he makes the videos too. And he makes them better than AP's videos. It would be funny if Malik ends up as a subject of an Atozi influencer fails video. I don't even know if he's like important enough for anyone to pay any attention to. We just like him because he helps what we're doing.
A lot of the videos that Atozi does are just on random people who end up in jail because they were trying to get followers on TikTok, and they live streamed their crimes.
Oh,
So actually, Malik would be a perfect fit. assuming he
okay,
ends up
all right,
himself.
that is possible. That could be a thing. I often imagine
Someone
how.
should.
What?
Oh, I was gonna say someone should put an anonymous tip, wink, wink, like no one will ever know who it is, to them to stay tuned for his coming downfall.
I often imagine how unhinged these lives would be if you invited Nooks to the stream. Y'all are actually kind of nice to these guys. Oh yeah, he's hilarious. America has been having the Ayatollah casting couch live for a month or so now. Maybe Malik should try out for the position. He's got to do something because all he's good at is destroying
I'll talk
Dawah.
to Donald Trump.
I want to make it big. That's what she said. No, that's what Zut said. What's going on here? Hope nobody here reads Plato. Islamophobes. Yeah, what kind of burn is that? Oh man, you read philosophy? Ha ha. You read Plato's Republic? Ha ha. What a loser. You should be like me, sit around doxing people. Upcoming song. My name is Momo. I may be a homo. I'm an old man. Marry many girls I can. For you, more for me. Groomers, roamers, losers. That's Malik's song, man. Change that to Malik, man. I just want to say that before finding you, I was Muslim. I was really mad at what was, and then started digging to realize you were right. Jesus is Lord. That is
Amen.
That is correct. You're 100% correct,
Praise
man.
God.
Much love to Elle and Eric. God bless you both. That's cool.
Thank you.
David, here in UK, our PM2 tier Kier says Islam is the face of modern Britain. Your thoughts? I mean, he's kind of right. He's got a point. Islam is the face of modern Britain. It's just, is that good? Is that better than before Islam was the face of modern Britain? It's 1:45 a.m. here. Am I predestined to hear Malik? Got to hear Malik, man. Everyone's got to hear Malik. People are going to be hearing Malik. If Malik had a car, would he have 4 on the floor, a 5th under the seat, and 6 zoot in the back? Unless he has like a bus and could have all 30 zoot in there. When Malik says big things coming soon, he's talking about the Warner. That's exactly what we thought, right? I got a big guest. He really likes me. Thanks for the super sticker. Hey, Dave, get those likes up. You have around 1,000 viewers and 300 likes. Or are most of the people watching secret stone kissers? That's a good possibility. Muslims secretly love me. They can say whatever they want. They love me. The Lord loves the hats I'm seeing, I think. Love y'all. God bless you. See you. Bless you. See eternally. Oops, already read that one. Elle, looking like a real life ortho icon with the hat. Oh yeah, that is true. They always have those halos.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Why is she reading? Huh? What is she? Doesn't she realize that Muhammad said that women are intellectually deficient? That means they shouldn't read. See? Wow, total loser. We've never seen anything like this before. Dr. Malik, not even a real doctor. Oh, this should be like Trump because it's Trump bathroom film. Wow, total loser. We've never seen anything like this before. Dr. Malik, not even a real doctor. Total fraud. Sad. I call him Mr. Malik. Mr. Malik, your documents. Is that a good name? I think that's a good name. Sarah looks prettier than top Indian something actresses. Cinema actresses. To be fair, I had trouble finding Elle also when I first found her and wanted to follow her content, lol. Yeah, so we can't hold that.
There's a bunch of people in the chat asking about that. They're like, where are you? We can't find you either.
Oh, I will, as soon as we start watching clips again, I will add some channels to the description here. Dude, how does this guy buy groceries or file his 1040 easy? He's just such a parody. Warner was onto something, but not in the Zoot sense. I don't know. It might be in the Zoot sense. Plug for Eric's backup channel. Eric from Ohio. E-I-E-I-O. One of the best songs ever. Yo, what up, Eric? Ohio supremacy. He sneezed. He must be beloved by Allah. Oh, yeah, Allah loves sneezes. He hates yawns. Always keeping y'all in my prayers. You're such a powerful reminder that even in hard times, God is constantly at work advancing his kingdom. Yeah, these are good times. Happy belated birthday. Did you turn half century young? Yes, I am now the big 5-0, not in the cop sense. You told me Jai had something to say about Yajuj and Majuj. No, that's when Jai gets back, we're planning on going through Surah 18 verse by verse. And so that's when we will be covering Yajuj and Majuj. All right, we're ready to jump back into this video.
Yep.
Ready to have my mind blown.
So Elle is the primary focus.
We all work for good old...
Huh?
Elle will be the primary focus until the very end now. The last couple clips are
Yeah.
not about her.
All right.
Oh, I was just gonna say, so in the meantime, between then and now, he's still been like, yeah, trying to find me really bad. He's like, I can't remember her name. What's her name? I can't remember her name. And then so he like goes to your channel, David, and like scrolls through all your videos and is like, where is she? Where is she?
Definitely sounds like a real winner. Let's see.
Malik. Also,
Does that mean we work for the IDF if we work for Malik?
yeah, he is a Mossad agent.
Huh? What do you say, little biscuit? What?
How's everyone doing? How's everyone?
Little biscuit, what did you just say? What's her name? Oh, here she is, Elle. Do you see how rude she? Do you see how crazy she is? Look, they tried to DOX
I
me.
have a confession.
Look.
While many of you know me as Elle of El ISO Elohim, whether from my art projects, the Seek and Share Truth conferences, or from apologetics, polemics, and evangelism trainings and outreaches, most people still don't know who I really am. And there's something that I want them to know.
Who are
This
you?
video is also becoming quite
So the
I
context
thought he
of
had
that
all of our
video-
information. I thought he had everything on us. Why is he asking? Who are you?
I have to say, I think that's fake. I think this is all fake. I think he's doing this to act like he doesn't have the info that he was already given by Ramsey, and this is all his master plan, and he sucks at it.
Yeah.
a
The
million
context of this video was him already trying to share info about us, though. Him already trying to dox us. Him already trying to release photos of us. Him already trying to release names and stuff. Yeah, as Thaddeus and David said before, like he does a crap job of what he does. But he was trying to go after us, so I figured I should put out a video and share my true identity since he really wants me to be known.
Yep, and everyone, I added Eric, Elle's, and Thaddeus's channels to the description, so you can click on there and subscribe. And afterwards, if I forget, remind me. I will send out the collab link, and then.
said quite a few true things about me as well, including, therefore, if anyone is in Christ,
Paul said some good things. Oh, she's talking about. Yo, I
there is
can't.
something a bit darker, he said, that revealed more about who I was in my past and who I am now. He exposed, and you were dead in the trespasses and
Oh, I can't, bro.
He's just disgusted
Yeah,
that
the
she's
Bible.
reading the Bible.
I
And now he's gonna
can't, she's
say-
reading the Bible. I can't take it. How dare she?
So he keeps jumping around the video and he keeps like stopping at a part where she's reading the Bible, because in fairness, she does do that a lot. And he's just like, there's something wrong with this woman. She keeps reading the Bible.
Yeah, why don't you just sit around doxing people all day? That's what you're supposed to do.
These are the type of girls that show up to Kenya with a banana and they say, listen, memorize one Bible verse and we'll give you a banana to eat for the day.
I don't believe that for a second. Elle, let me pretend I'm from some country. Hey, got any food?
Sure. You want some bananas?
Oh, Malik was right. Oh, Elle exposed. Elle has been exposed.
These ones you got to watch
I
out
wonder
for.
if Junior was in one of those countries and got a banana for memorizing the Bible.
These are the ones with the smiley faces they send in and they say, can I take a picture of you and pray for you tonight? And they go put a spell on you.
What?
That is what you do.
Here we go. Confessions of an alcohol. Yo, chat.
Is he actually going to make fun of this? It is weird how they'll take people like, oh my goodness, she was a drug addict, and now she's not. Oh, look at David. Oh, he went to prison. Oh my goodness, these guys were such losers. Okay, Malik. According to you, you were just balling. Now you're the biggest loser in the world. All thanks to what?
Yo, with these Christians, you got to know there's always something. There's never a clean history. It's always something happened and they got out of it.
Doxing.
Yeah, look at these losers. They're all like criminals and drug addicts and alcoholics and killers and all this stuff. And then they become Christians. Their whole life changes. What a bunch of idiot losers. How is he not getting this? Oh, thank you.
Plus,
Hey,
yeah,
Elle,
compare that to what he's saying.
Yeah, you were saying. You were saying like he's preaching the gospel. Like even if he doesn't like play anyone preaching the gospel, he's kind of preaching the gospel here. But I mean, think about it. Look at all these Christians with all their messed up lives, and then they became Christians, and now they don't do that stuff anymore. Compare that with Dawah, where, we sit around running trains and up in the rubber-dubbing in the club with the trans women, and we get the Dawah donations, and we spend them on drugs, and
Exactly.
What is
And
this?
yet they have no peace.
And alcohol. No, but seriously, alright. This is something that was prompted by a series of videos that one of my favorite...
Does somebody want to tell her about her? Like, isn't that her man? What the hell is this? It's like they live in a small house and they put that curtain behind. Did somebody?
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Doesn't everyone know that? That's what my wife does, right? Because you want to say like if people are like behind you and stuff, you don't want to see the entire. You just pull a screen behind it. Like I wouldn't want people seeing like what's in front of here because it's just a bunch of stuff and it's a mess. Anyway, so here, look at my bookshelf.
And I literally have a green screen behind me, right, covering up everything.
Want to tell her? Be like, hey, sister, your hair is oily. Don't. If that was my wife, I mean, I would never let my wife on the camera like this. But let's be honest. Yeah, the room divider. I would say, hey, baby, take a shower before you go on the camera.
This guy's a real winner.
Hey, baby, I won't let you do a live stream, but if I was going to let you do one, you should take a shower first.
That's right. We got to take advice from Malik, and he's got the biggest show in the world. Oh, I mean, he plans to in the future. Performative.
I pray for those who are struggling. Show them that they're not alone. Show them that you are here to help. They are willing to reach out to you, just as you have been reaching out to them. In your name we pray.
That's so performative. I mean, you're on camera closing your eyes. Like, well, who are you kidding, bro?
Talk to the creator of the universe. That's not performative. That's having a relationship and wanting other people to have a relationship too. I understand that Malik struggles with relationships. I understand that to him, relationships might be performative. Get their help, use them, squeeze out all the doxing info you can on them, have things to hold over their head. I get that, actually. If we're thinking about this in a serious way, he might really genuinely never know what a true relationship looks like that's healthy and positive. He doesn't have peace with Allah. He doesn't have either of the two fiancés he had. He doesn't have any of the friends. Thaddeus, I don't know if you have the besties clip in here, but he doesn't have any besties, according to him. He has no one to have a good relationship with. And he's like, You talk to the creator of the universe. You are heard by the one who made you and loves you so much he laid his life down and resurrected to save you from all this evil you were in. Meanwhile, my friends are still in that evil and they're not even my friends. What? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, what sort of loser? I mean, he starts off, yeah, man, my life sucks, but I think if I just became super famous and everything, got a huge show, and I had people who actually liked me for once in my life, that my life wouldn't suck so bad, and then I would finally have peace. Oh, let me make fun of this couple. Let me make fun of them. Here they are, married, happy, tons of kids. Ha ha, losers.
Customers the hidden kill switch.
And with performative prayer, wasn't his buddy Warner just in Times Square doing a very public performative prayer? And not only was he doing that, when someone walked in front of his camera during the prayer, he's like, hey, don't walk in front of the camera. People need to see me. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Pretty loserish.
In every software
Look.
update. Now he's exposing it to everyone.
This is that
online. Why
onesie
did
thing.
Security physically remove a presenter from
Selling
the
them for
biggest
$90.
smartphone expo in the
Hey, was that a
Because
free
no.
commercial? Was that a free commercial? Elle, how can someone get one of these? So there's the Elle ISO Elohim store. So there's a store? How would someone get one of these Quran onesies that Malik is advertising and that that Thaddeus is modeling before our very eyes?
Yeah, so if you go to seekandsharetruth.org, I was trying to put it in the chat. I'm not sure if it worked or not, though. But you can get your very own Islamic Dilemma hoodie. You could get your very own Islamic Dilemma onesie. And you, like Thaddeus, can be very comfortable. You can be very stylish. You can share the gospel on one half and expose the lies and the darkness of evil on the other half. You can actually be very similar to Malik in this way, but much, much better. So check out all the bad stuff. Just go straight for the hoodie. Save yourself a lot of time and trouble. Like somebody said in the chat last time we were here together, you're like a fly. You're like a fly's wings. On one side, you've got the poison. On the other side, you've got the antidote. And it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
And so, guys, Thaddeus had the link there. And you can get your very own Quran Islamic Dilemma onesie. Which Thaddeus has on now.
Not convinced yet.
Huh?
Oh, Malik is gonna. If you're not convinced yet, Malik's commercial is not over yet.
Why
Easy
did
thing.
security physically remove a presenter from
Selling
the
them for
biggest
$90
smartphone expo in the country
Canadian.
for
That's quite a bargain.
Recently, the world's biggest Dawah clown, Dr. Malik, has been trying to get my friend.
Why did she say that like a fan? Yo, Dr. Malik.
That's the only way his fans talk to him.
Down for a while. Recently, the world's biggest Dawah clown, Dr. Malik, has
Dr. Malik, like, baby girl, get in the back of the tour bus. Get in the tour bus. Bring you and your friends, get in the tour bus. What you talking about, bruh? Get in the tour bus. You stop acting like you wouldn't be in the back of that tour
been
bus.
trying to get my friends murdered for helping him expose Islam.
What the hell?
Thanks, Malik.
What?
Dr. Malik has been trying to get my friends murdered for helping him expose Islam.
So, Chad, he stole our who did it? David did. And then he went into the thing and just copied it.
No,
Hey,
we're mocking
hey.
you, moron.
Yeah, we're mocking you, you idiot. If you do something, okay, Malik. When I'm sitting here going, I'm Malik, that's not me copying you, dude. That's me making fun of you. You understand, right? Here's the difference, though, Malik. You have any clue how many people saw that in one version or another on X or on YouTube and so on? Oh, concubine. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so it is. I was just going to say, it is funny, though, because I call him the world's biggest Dawah clown, Dr. Malik. And he's like, what? And he rewinds it so that everybody can hear him called the world's biggest Dawah clown again. I'm like, wow, okay, that's an interesting
Does
business
that mean
strategy,
she's
but
a
okay.
fan? Does that mean she's a fan of me?
She called me doctor.
He call me doctor.
And at another point, I don't know if Thaddeus has it in here, but I call him an alleged med school dropout, and he's like, alleged.
I'm completely a dropout.
And beta male behaviors, his audience may end up
Beta male
recognizing
behavior.
Cowardness and beta male behavior. But I'd make you my concubine.
Wait, what? Dude. This is the female member of the Quran demolition squad, man. You're our concubine, you giant dork.
I'd make you my concubine. I'd grab you from the back of your head. You'd like it. Your man,
No.
your little weak man couldn't even do it. So what do you mean beta male?
What?
At least we can all see why he fits into the Dawah scene, despite his Muslim friends wanting the Dawah scene to fit inside of them.
Adam and Slim and Sneeko.
That was a sicker burn than anything Malik's ever come up with. Oh, look. Is this him snitching on his Dawah buddies? Oh, there's no way he's going to watch this.
Yeah.
All run trains and rooms.
The stuff is repulsive. It's evil.
That's evil? Oh, I got,
It's Islam. And it
So he caught
Yo,
himself.
chat, be for real.
He caught himself. But he said,
What?
that's evil? You think that's evil? I've got...
He caught himself.
Caught himself, right?
You think
But
that's...
I got so much more.
Yeah, you hear that? Like, hey guys, she thinks that's evil. The Dawah guys using the Dawah donations for drugs and then hitting a club and up in there with trans women and taking the trans women to a hotel and running trains and doing three-ways while the Warner sits there and watches in the chair. You guys think that? But you ain't heard 1,000th of what we got going on in the Dawah scene. Ha ha! I burned you.
Be for real. Like, Adam, bro, if you type in Adam, bro, y'all acting like I gave you some new stuff. Adam Saleh trans.
What the heck?
And then he goes on. I cut it there because you got the point. But he goes on and like shows these news articles about how Adam has been accused of liking trans women.
Yeah, he's like, I'll show you. Yeah? You think that's evil? I'll show you. You don't know a thing.
I'm also reminded of Genesis 50:20. Look at the
shut
light. Never.
up.
With Springfield and Ashley, you can find inspiration
This
I
girl
think
is
the Bible
just
verse
beyond,
he
bro.
affirms.
in store and online.
He affirms the Bible. He says the Bible is reliable, trustworthy, and true, and that Muslims do have to judge by it, right? I could be wrong on his talking
he
points
does.
on the Islamic dilemma, but if he says the Bible is trustworthy, true, reliable, and from Allah, and when I read the Bible that supposedly his Allah revealed, which, fun fact, it wasn't from Allah. Allah is an evil false god. Muhammad was an evil false prophet. And Malik is copying his evil false prophet, Muhammad. But why is he like, shut up to the words of Allah if that's what he thinks? It's an interesting,
not only that, he
interesting
goes-
statement.
He's been going around on TikTok complaining to Muslims that they say that the Bible is corrupt and they have to rely on it and they can't get around it. They have to say it's true. And to say that it's corrupt is just doing it wrong. It's like, guys. Can't make this
Yes,
stuff
you
up
can
with
hear
me.
how annoyed he's getting, right? He keeps watching Elle's videos. Obviously, I cut it, but he keeps watching it, just hearing her read a Bible verse. Then be like, I don't want to hear that. Then, like, fast forwarding it, hearing her read another Bible verse. And then eventually he's just like, oh, shut up. I'm sick of all these Bible verses.
Yep.
And so,
But he still wants to
nowhere
make me his concubine. It's like something doesn't add up. How are you about to say all this? Like what?
At all if they're out of budget for you. If you're just looking to support us, your prayers, feedback, content sharing.
Out budget, brother. Brother, $90? Like what?
I have to say
Canadian.
that, guys. This is a Quran. You got the Quran hoodies. You've got the Quran onesies.
No, what he's trying to say is it's a bargain, right? He's saying, you think it's
Yeah.
out of budget for some people? Because Elle says, if it's out of your budget, don't worry about it. No, I don't need you to buy it. And he's like,
I'm
"Out
agreeing
of
with it.
budget?
That's
Everyone
a
can afford
that's a
it. This is
bargain. I'm
good
agreeing with
deal.
it. That's a
Go buy
bargain.
'em."
What's going on here?
So now it goes to a
Cotton
store.
edition.
He's just sitting here advertising it.
Always about money.
The Islamic Dilemma collection.
Use code Jeremiah33 for $3 off your hoodie.
Still valid.
Oh, hey. You think you're doing us a favor? $3.
Hey, Thaddeus, post that link one more time. I'll go ahead and stick that in the description box because, guys, you saw me wearing the Quran onesie. You see Thaddeus here. I know you're looking at it. Guys, that's the Islamic Dilemma onesie. One side has Quran verses that affirm the Bible, and the other side has Bible verses that contradict the Quran. All you have to do is go stand there around some people who read the Arabic, and they are leaving Islam. All you have to do is stand there. Elle did the work. Elle did the work for you. What?
Someone just said code Malik in the promo Malik in the chat. That's actually a really good idea.
You
Maybe
gotta
when
make
this
a
is
promo.
over-
You gotta make a promo.
Promo.
Make it like $10
off.
Excellent.
Make it like $10 off. I'll cover the $10 difference myself because that's just funny. Classic Malik.
Man. Wait, that's Canadian. Let's see US. What's the US? 65? Holy smoke. Oh, all right, guys. That's it.
Yeah.
For tonight.
And not actually that terribly
Nice
expensive.
rage
Here,
quitting.
We're done.
Elle, you destroyed him without doing anything. He just went to your channel, thought he was going to destroy you, and then rage quits.
To be fair, I didn't do nothing. I did read the Bible. I did quote the Bible. I did also pray for people that they will find truth and life and love in Christ. Yeah. So it wasn't nothing, but yeah, he interesting. Very interesting.
All right, guys, I got the link. Said where you can get your fresh Quran gear. It's right there.
Okay.
So he does rage quit there. I don't know what happened there. It's supposed to just say single, but he goes on for a little bit intentionally. Like a little bit he goes on intentionally and is like talking about what he's going to do that night. And then he ends up just staying up all night trying to pick up a random girl on TikTok.
Okay.
So just got a small sampling of that, small sampling.
Well, he might have
it's
thought,
been a while
I need a win. I need a win after all this, man. Let me go try to mech on some honey. Oh,
Well,
she's not interested, and she thinks I'm a total loser.
yeah, you can figure that out in the first like 5 minutes. There's a certain point where it's like, and it's been a while since I've been on the dating scene, but eventually you just stop if nothing is happening and you move on. You don't continue on a dead end street for what was it? 9 hours?
Well, what else is he gonna do? He's got no life. What else is he gonna do? It's better. I mean, what else could he be doing?
In fairness, the first half hour was him trying to figure out a computer, and then he was crashing out against apostate prophet apostate of Allah for like 30 minutes, and then crashing out against Elle for over an hour. So it was only like 6 hours that he was trying to pick up the girl. Not 9.
Okay, 6 hours. Okay. It's not happening, man.
There we go. Just raised up my mic. It works perfectly.
One thing about Malik is single and like always.
Well, you weren't not too long ago, but both of your fiancés dumped you at the same time.
It's just
because you can't keep even one.
It's just funny that he's talking about himself and like the third person. One thing about Malik is he's a total dork. Another thing about Malik, he's a total loser. Another thing about Malik, he's got no life, just sits around doxing people because there's like 3 12-year-olds on TikTok who thinks it's cool. Another thing about Malik, oh my goodness.
Like, he's going to be single for a while.
Yeah.
Yo, chat. Can I tell you?
Did he just say he's going to be single for a while? Yeah.
Yes.
We can guarantee that, Malik, unless the Warner wants to come out, Come on.
Something about this. Can I tell you something about this ring? This is the sad part. This is me.
Wait. This is the sad part? Everything else we've seen from this, he was just, but Malik's a loser. Malik's a total dork. Malik, no. Oh, hey, you want to know the sad part? What the heck?
And it is. It actually is.
I picked this back up. This is not. I'm giving it to somebody. I'm picking it back. Yo, I'm picking it back up, chat. It's the other way around. Y'all need to relax. I'm picking it back up. It's like it's a it's in reverse.
What did people actually think? Wow, Malik's got a ring. He's about to get married. Oh yeah, there was some girl who was stupid enough to, my dad's arranged something with her dad, and then she looked me up and saw what a dork I am, and I'm like, well, give me my ring back. Give me my ring back.
Oh, Malik's not getting married.
It's the reverse, right? A normal person gives a ring to someone they want to marry. Someone gave Malik a ring to say, stay away from me.
Like, Malik, hey, I got a ring for you. No, I got a ring for you if you stay away from me and never talk to me again.
Malik's, that was the for now ring. Hey, Ibn Habib, you get what I'm saying though, right?
Sounds like you're saying you're like the biggest loser in the world talking about yourself in the third person, man.
That was the you can have it back. That's not the I'm giving it to somebody. That's the you can have it back.
It's the I don't want you.
I'm gonna stick to Arabs. I'm gonna stick to Arab women.
Okay. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to find. It might be hard to find someone, Malik, but you need to find someone who's blind and deaf and looking to get married.
Stick to Arab women. Yeah, don't get giddy. She giddy right now. I'm gonna stick to Arab women. Pakistanis for me are just no. No. There's always a problem in the family lineage somewhere.
Yeah, that's called first cousin marriage, buddy. But that happens among Arabs too, and probably your family. So you dude. Just based on what I know, you can't be setting your bar high, man, and being like, oh, I only want this kind of woman. You just need any woman who would be slightly interested in you, because there's probably like 3 or 4 in the world, and they all have serious mental problems. So
context here, his chat says, what about some Muslima who's on TikTok? He's like, no, she's Pakistani. I could never. And remember, this is the guy who goes around accusing us of being a racist, right? So he's like, the only thing wrong with her is she's from Pakistan, and I can't do that. I only do Arabs, even though I'm not an Arab myself, by the way.
Yeah. After watching this live stream, it's very obvious Malik is the worst racist and sexist I've ever seen. And I've seen I've known quite a few people that have much issues. But yeah, no, Malik is the worst. Period.
Yeah, I grew up in hillbilly West Virginia. Plenty of racists. Malik's the worst.
There's always an argument. There's always dysfunction somewhere in Pakistani families. Can't do it.
Malik, do you seriously think you would get a family that's not massively dysfunctional? Like being totally serious here, dude. You are one of the most dysfunctional people ever. You destroy everyone around you. That would not change. That would not change no matter who you're around. Well, I don't want to get in that family because that would be dysfunctional. What? Dude. As someone who comes from a dysfunctional family, it's not going to work no matter what, but you should want a dysfunctional family because if you had like a normal, like good, wholesome family, you would ruin it. You'd ruin it, dude. At least if they're already massively dysfunctional, you're kind of like, you'd be more normal in a massively dysfunctional family than you would. You don't want to be like the worst, most repulsive, disgusting loser in someone's family, right? And so you should be looking for the worst family in the world so that, by comparison, you're not as bad. Anyway.
We didn't review this, but on a previous stream, Malik actually at some point shared like a text from his dad that was basically saying, you're a loser, get off your butt and do something with your life. And he's like, yeah, that's why I don't talk to my dad anymore. He
finally told me the truth. After never telling me no and giving me everything I want from my entire life and giving me big trust fund, he expected me to do something, and now I don't like him because him want me to do something now.
Yeah, so he doesn't have a good relationship with his own family, in other words, at least his parents.
Imagine destroying every relationship you have, being like complete, just having nothing and no one, being enraged at everyone who has a good relationship in the world, and then you want that, but you try to destroy it for everyone else, and it doesn't work because you suck, and they just sit around mad all day. Like, that's pathetic, man.
Additionally, as far as some of the comments he had made right before that, people in the chat were pointing out, as far as the ring thing, like, wait, wasn't he just talking about Elle's ring? Like, that aged really badly. Like, he's like going off on my ring, and then he's like, hey.
But that's what I mean. Now we know why, right? Now we know why.
It was the previous stream. I watched with David last time.
No, but you didn't clip the intro to the stream, but he like starts the stream off by going like, hey guys, check out this ring, rate it, what do you think of it, chat, what do you think of it? It's like, that's weird. I was already like, that's super weird, but he was just talking about my ring. Now he's like having his audience rate his ring, like what's going on? But then he gets here and it's like, I'm picking it up, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, so the chat actually had good reason. It didn't occur to me, but the chat actually had good reason to think that he was getting married because he's like showing off this ring, saying, what do you think about it? And then he's like, I'm going to give it to someone. And then it was only like 2 to 3 hours in that he reveals that the ring was given back to him because he's a loser and she didn't want to be with him.
No, like seriously, like, I mean, if someone was just dumb enough to agree to get married to him or something like that, like last year, and then all of a sudden, wait, he destroys the entire Dawah community, exposes them all, and then starts up this mess. Do you want to be like the wife? Do you want to be with this guy? Well, like you're gonna be the wife of a guy who's like completely destroying Islam. So again, we already said it. The only person that would make sense with is getting married to someone who wants to completely destroy Islam from within and pretend, to care about Islam while actually destroying it. That like no one else is going to want to be anywhere near that dude.
Well, he did it twice, right? Because both women, 2 times. He's engaged to 2 women at the same exact time, and they both dumped him. So it's not just one time. He's double loser for this.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. And to everyone who's watching out there, if you've been dumped, we're not saying you're a loser. We're saying, because there can be all kinds of reasons. People can be someone just fine. It's just, it's not going to work out or something like this. This guy obviously gets dumped because of how screwed up he is, and like how his stupid narcissism, and I'm gonna dox everyone until they agree with me, and no one does what I want, so I destroy all of them. Okay, that is completely on him. In other words, there's no woman on the planet who is gonna be around. Ooh, this is so cool! Wow, what an awesome guy. No one. There's no one. So in other words, when he gets dumped, it is 100% because he's a loser. And there was no, it wasn't, oh, I really like this guy, but now getting to know him, there's this one little thing I don't like. No, it's nothing. It's like someone finds out what a complete dumpster fire this guy is, and I don't want anything to do with him anymore. What was I thinking before?
Chat. Should I try see if I can bag a girl today on co-host?
Yeah, that's what you should do, man. That'll go well.
So the chat convinces him, he said he was going out. He said he was logging off, but then he's like, I'll stay 5 more minutes with you guys chat. And then they convince him to pick up a girl online instead of going out. And so he jumps around a few times, finds a girl he thinks he can talk to. He lets her talk first. He lets her tell her story. And then we're going to pick it up with basically the first things he said to her.
I was in the same situation.
What happened?
I was with a girl, and then I found this other girl. I liked her as well. I tried to marry both of them. And they was with it until they wasn't with it.
Okay, let me just point out here. If you had 2 women who were okay with being in a polygamous marriage and so on, and then they both dump you, I'm guessing that's just you, dude. I'm guessing if they both eventually had the same reaction, we don't want to marry this guy. That's on you, dude. You suck. You suck. And there's no way you're getting this girl.
You try to marry them?
I tried to marry both of them. Look, I got one of the rings here. I tried to marry one of the girls.
You're lying.
I tried to marry the other girl too, but no, they didn't want to do it. They said pick me or her. I couldn't.
It's literally so dumb that she doesn't believe him. She's like, you're just making up this story. You're just trolling me to get a reaction.
You're just you're just pretending you are actually this pathetic.
I wanted both of them. Y'all women are so selfish.
Is he saying you're so selfish? What is wrong?
You're Libyan?
What do you know about Libyans?
I'm Moroccan. Yeah.
You're Moroccan?
Yeah.
Oh, no way. I thought you was Latina.
No, I'm
I don't know anything about her, but I know all the Dawah guys go to Morocco for one reason, and he's already exposed the Warner for
Spanish, probably 1/4.
Are you Muslim?
Yeah, it wasn't funny business. It was talking. It was actually talking.
So I should have explained the context why he says he has the same story. So she tells her story first about how she broke up with her boyfriend. Basically, he was giving her the runaround, so she went on a date with another guy, and then they broke up. That was basically the story. So now that it's been revealed she's Muslim, she's like, yeah, but it was just a date. I wasn't having sex with him or whatever, right? Is the idea here.
One thing though on the date thing though, so her story is actually a little bit more specific than that. It's that she told her boyfriend or whoever to take her to this date while she was in his car, and he throws her bag out of the car and is like, nah. Malik is like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm nicer than him. I would throw you and your bag out of the car. I'm actually really surprised that clip's not in here, but yeah, it's
yeah, he did say
that. You can't be doing that date stuff, though.
So now they're going to debate whether polygamy is allowed in Islam.
100% yes.
We can't actually marry, men can't actually really marry more than one woman.
What do you mean they can't?
That was just because during the times of the prophet, like there were a lot of widowed women because of the wars. So they.
Where are you getting that from? Bull. Yeah, and notice how they'll contradict themselves in their Dawah defenses, right? So when it comes to polygamy, they'll say, "Oh, but there were so many more women than there were men. Guys had to marry a bunch of women." But they'll also say simultaneously that Muhammad came along and female infanticide was rampant, and all the baby girls were just being tossed out in the desert, and there was barely any women left because all they. It's like, okay, you got to pick a lie. You got to pick one because you can't have both. If female infanticide was rampant, there would be an abundance of men, not women.
Said you
Now, to
can.
be clear, this is just a random woman. Like, it's literally random that he connected with her, and she happened to be a Muslim. She's obviously not really a practicing Muslim. I mean, she's streaming on TikTok with her hair exposed. She's actually in her bed during this stream. So, all kinds of reasons why she almost certainly believes what she's saying, but she's just repeating the lies that people told her.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like they all believe the lies that are comforting to them. Oh, polygamy. Oh, yeah, that was just for that time. I've heard that 10 million times, and it still doesn't make any sense.
But here's the thing. It should be a slam dunk for Malik, right? He's a professional Dawah guy, professional Dawah guy. He knows all the sources, and she doesn't know anything, and he still can't win the debate.
Marry more than one to supply for them because their husband's gone.
That's not true. That's not true.
Wallah.
Right?
Look
Wallah
into
what?
it. I'm being honest.
Like my like everyone in my chat, like we debate and like we debate Christians and like we study Islam. Like, yeah, y'all can't be saying that around us. We know too much about Islam. Men can marry 4 women for whatever
but there
reason.
was a circumstantial reason.
No, but
where does the Quran even hint that is a circumstantial reason? Where? Yeah. I'm just trying to be nice for any Muslims who are watching this and believe this nonsense. Just saying, nope, you're not allowed to do it. That's called innovation. That's bid'ah. Muhammad said that that's just making up your own rule or something like that. That's bid'ah. Muhammad said all innovators go to hell. So
now there is something interesting here with Malik. At no point does he pull that question up. At no point does he like, hey, what about this reference and this right here doesn't teach that. How do you deal with this? No, he doesn't know any of the references because he doesn't actually study. He doesn't actually know anything other than just skin deep because he selectively studies certain passages or certain verses, and that's it. It's a paper tiger.
Yeah, he's appealing to his authority, right? Like, we discuss all the time. We know we're right. So bring some sources. And she's actually going to humiliate him because she's going to Google and she's going to find a scholar who agrees with her. And then he's going to try other excuses. And then she's going to Google and get the answers to his other excuses, right? So he's just saying stuff with no sources. He doesn't know anything. And she actually is humiliating him, even though it should be an easy argument for him to win because he's right.
Be out here proposing to 2 women?
if you have the means to take care of them both, you can.
He's correct. And some words you won't hear me say much in my life, but Malik is right.
Not going to be emotionally focused on.
Yeah, you can.
Not a requirement.
You can focus on both of them at the same time.
Okay, so do you think a woman can marry like 2 men?
No.
Why would that be?
What? Because a woman can't be in love with no 2 men.
Exactly.
She
How man gonna be in love with 2 women? As the woman, you're gonna think, oh, he cares more about the other one.
Yeah, as a woman you think that, but I could